If you are looking for a gorgeous luxury new construction home in Summerlin, Las Vegas, I have an incredible home here to tour with you today at Carlisle Peak by Tri Pointe Homes. Now, Tri Pointe is one of my favorite builders, known for their very modern and livable floor plans and also their indoor-outdoor living. And this Plan 3 at Carlisle Peak is no exception. Lots of great features for me to show you today. This plan is 4,325 square feet. It has 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, up to a 4-car garage, the option for a GenSmart Suite, and tons of really cool interior options. All right, let's take a look. So starting out here, we have your included courtyard, which is, I love how they've designed this, put lots of plants in here, made it really warm and welcoming and something that you would actually use. Now, I mentioned Tri Pointe has modern features, and as we see in the courtyard, is something really cool that I've seen Tri Pointe do before on some of their ultra modern homes. And that is this angled wall that cuts through the heart of the home. That gives it just that really elevated extra architectural detail that sets this floor plan apart from some of the other builders. And like I said, you'll see that carry on in. Now, as we head in, you see this option that they have for a glass pivot door. You can do a non-glass pivot door, both really beautiful luxury upgrades. All right, let's take a look inside. Now stick around to the end because I know views are super important to a lot of you. And because the community just opened, I'm going to take you up on one of the lots that is available that in my opinion has the best views, and I can't wait to show it to you. Now, as we enter into the home, my favorite thing about this floor plan is the massive vaulted ceilings you have both in this front entryway and in the great room, which we'll get to in a minute. And to me, when I'm thinking of a luxury home, I really expect these high vaulted ceilings. And another thing I think of with luxury home is the floating staircase. Now, this is an option, but I would say when I have clients building homes, the majority of them do this because it adds that extra luxury feel. It also opens up the space a little bit more. And, you know, they just have this model with like a credenza, but I've seen people use this for all sorts of things like a grand piano, a little bar area, a cool little library area, tons of really great options. As we continue straight through the home, you have your very nice sized dining area here. And then all the way in the back, we have the great room, which again has these stunning ultra high ceilings, tons of beautiful natural light throughout, with all these great windows. And as a reminder, your black frames on the windows are included, which gives it that really modern upgraded touch. You have the option here to do a 60-inch gas or 70-inch electric fireplace. I like that. I think having the fireplace really makes the home feel more modern and warm and inviting, especially when you do something cool like the stacked stone that you see here all the way up to the ceiling. Finally, you have the option to do a triple slider here out to the patio and backyard space. Again, because Tri Pointe really wants you to take advantage of the indoor-outdoor living, all the great weather that we have here in Las Vegas. Now, remember that really cool diagonal wall I mentioned out in the courtyard? Here you can see it carry through the home and all the way through the island, which is really neat. It gives it that modern feel. Coming into the kitchen, we have this really large island, which is perfect for entertaining. And you can see that Tri Pointe's modeled some really gorgeous monogram appliances here, and with the built-in fridge option as well. Now, headed back here, this comes standard with a pantry and a drop zone, but how they have done it is to add the prep space. So you get all that prep counter space, plenty of cabinets still to use as your pantry, a sink, and then you also have space for a refrigerator off to the side as well. Now, coming back out, we have a space that I really love. Now, here is your lounge space that is off of the kitchen. And this has so much potential for whatever you need it for. This could be a downstairs office. For me personally, this would make the perfect kid play place. And then as they get older, a teen room so that you can monitor what they're doing when they're doing their homework. They have it modeled with the wet bar option. And then you also have an option to add some stacking sliders here off the front to, again, really increase that indoor-outdoor living. Now, one final thing that I wanted to mention, speaking of stacking sliders, is that you do get these gorgeous large stacking sliders in the kitchen included in the home. Now, before we head upstairs, let's take a look at the front wing of this house. You have a powder room off to the side, and then coming in here, we have this gorgeous GenSmart Suite, which is an option. And I love this option. You get a really nice sized living area. As you can see, you get a kitchenette. You have the option to add on a French door to the outside, which is great because then if you have guests, they don't have to enter into the front of the home to enter the GenSmart Suite. Now heading all the way to the front, you can see you have a really nice sized bedroom with an ensuite bathroom. Now, what do you get if you don't do the GenSmart Suite? It's really great. You get a really generous sized bedroom with an ensuite bathroom and then that extra 4th car garage, which I love. Now, if you do this, you're losing a 1-car garage, but you still have on the main house, you have a 2-car with an extra small tandem car garage. So you have that extra storage that you might need. Final thing I want to show you in here, if you do the GenSmart Suite, you have the space and the plumbing for a stackable washer dryer. The first thing that I noticed when I come up the stairs is all the natural light coming in through these windows. It's just spectacular. And I really love that they did the upgrade of the glass here to open up the space. You have right off to the side a really generous size loft space that you can use as an extra TV area, a teen room, workout room, lots of possibilities there. Coming back around, you have this additional bonus loft space. Now they've left this open, which I think is really cool. You can see they have it set up as a workstation. There is a closet space here, but you also have the option to wall it off and make a 5th bedroom, which I always recommend. I think people like having the flexibility of the closed off space, but I also think it's great that Tri Pointe gave you the option to choose from both. And what's really great about this space is you have this beautiful mirror door out here. And what's great about this location in Summerlin is that you have views from every angle. You're surrounded on 3 sides by beautiful mountains, and then all the way to the east, you have your city view. So I like that they give you indoor-outdoor living from the front or from the back of the home. Off on this side of the home, you have your laundry room with lots of space, and Tri Pointe includes the lower cabinets and a sink, which is really great. I think you need a sink in your laundry room. And as we keep heading down the hallway, you'll see that you have 2 secondary bedrooms. Now, your first bedroom does not have an ensuite, but it's about a 12 by 12 foot room, and the bathroom is a full bathroom that's right outside the room. And the reason is so that you share that with the loft space. So if you're in the loft space, you can use that. And then what's really great is this front room because, first of all, look at these windows in this room. Stunning, love them. And then you also have an ensuite on this bathroom. So whoever gets this room is the lucky one. Off your loft space, we have the primary suite. Now, this bedroom is really beautiful. It's a really nice size. And you have these gorgeous sliders here out to your private mirror door. And like I mentioned, here in Summerlin, you have beautiful views from all around you. There is a really generous sized primary bathroom. You have the option to add the tub. If you don't add it, that space stays open. A really, really gorgeous sized shower. And you have separate vanities, which I think is really nice, just gives you some separation from your partner. And then finally headed into the primary closet. Wow, you can see what a big size this is. I love it. So lots of possibilities for you to customize for your needs. Now stick around. Let's go take a look at those lots that I teased at the beginning of the video, because if you want views, I'm gonna get you some views. Now, I know I promised you my favorite lot in the community that you can build a plan 2 on, and here it is behind me. So what I love about this lot is that although you don't have strip views from your backyard, you will have gorgeous views from your second window. You don't have any houses on one side and also behind you. And then you'll have beautiful views from both your front and your back mirror doors. So yes, everybody loves the strip, but what's even more special to me is these stunning mountain views. Now this home is available for $2,050,000. That includes the lot, base price of the home, and all the structural options. And then you can go in and choose all of your beautiful design center finishes. If you are interested in this lot or a different one, I am Kristen with the Thomas Group. I am your Las Vegas new construction expert, and I would love to meet you and help you. You can find all of my information at thethomasgrouplv.com, and I am extension 2 for Kristen. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.